Welcome back to another episode of Coybilt with Josiah. And you've got a 1970 Chevelle. This is a true SS 396 Chevelle.
Not sure on how many owners it's had, but the guy's owned it since 1980, up until 2004, sold it, and then got it back in 2017.
He said 13 years later he bought it back from the guy that he sold it to. That is pretty remarkable too.
It really is.
I mean, and the other remarkable thing is that he said that there wasn't really anything changed on the car at all.
Yeah.
In the 13 years that the other owner had
It was a battery, an alternator, and something else, but nonetheless, I mean, it didn't get destroyed. And the fact that it's black, my favorite, white stripes, my favorite, vinyl top, my favorite. I think we're going somewhere with this. Dazed Confused,
right?
But this thing is definitely the Matthew McConaughey vibe, if there ever was one.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy. I'm going to bring something up because I'm a Chevelle fanatic, but the owner, Jeff,
yeah,
he said that a lot of people call him out and say that there's no way that it's an SS car because he has factory bench with a column shift, but he has the actual build sheet on the car and it's an SS car. So these things came in a lot of different configurations, and he's got the build sheet to prove it. And discussing this car with him, he was very, what's the right word to say?
Particular about keeping this thing as it was. We'll just say that.
Very particular. Like, he was even discussing how it had the wrong radio in it, and he saw on the build sheet that it should have had an AM radio, so he bought an AM radio and replaced it. That is some dedication to keep things factory.
Yeah.
So let's open up the hood and show everyone what's underneath it, because this is a 396 big block, and it is an AC car too. That's another great thing about it.
Car was built in Georgia. And there we are. 396, 350 horse. Should I dare say it? We're talking muscle and then do the whole arm thing like Matthew McConaughey.
But you don't have a white T-shirt on today. So
no, I don't.
I don't think it's going to work.
I'm not in front of a pool hall, so
Yeah. So true AC car, 396, and it's just a really nice car, all original. And what is it here for you to do some magic to?
So years ago, from what it sounds like, he got a reproduction master cylinder and booster. But he kept the original booster and master and had those rebuilt. So basically we're putting a different booster and master back on it, or the original pieces. So the car will basically be original again. It doesn't want to stop. There's a leak coming out of the master going into the booster, so we got some issues there.
Yeah, I see the steering shaft is a little wet, so I'm guessing it's dripping down and catching that.
Yep, unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, he's even talked about that he had the AC converted over to, what was it, the
R134, but he still has the original, from what we can see, condenser and I'm sure evaporative coil in this thing.
Okay. And maybe might be some other things that he might have upgraded maybe later on down the road to just bring the authenticity, let me say that again, to bring back the true authenticity of the car, and maybe a couple little other things that he might be able to utilize you for.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the things I've spotted, I mean, the tires are still okay, but I would probably put a set of either wide oval Firestones or polyglass Goodyears, but the reproduction ones that are a bias ply, you can barely tell that they're different to really give it that vintage feel. Maybe clean up the wheels, I don't know. But overall, it's a pretty solid original car. I mean, you don't see them like this very often.
This one is beautiful.
And the cool thing, he was telling us when they repainted this car years ago, all they did was fix the lower driver's side door and then part of the quarter panel. But this is all original GM sheet metal.
Yeah. And he opened up the trunk and showed us the stampings and everything on the rear quarters. So definitely some really good positive things about this car, being that it's so old and really original. Yeah, really great condition.
Still got the T3 headlights in it.
Yeah.
So,
So, other than that, though, the car runs great for still a Quadrojet 4-barrel,
yeah,
which,
Quadjet.
like, that's amazing. So, I don't know how many viewers are out there that are all into the complete original type cars, but this one is one of those for you to check out. No modifications, as in aftermarket stuff, really put on this car at all. And like Josiah said, maybe talk him into some tires that replicate the bias ply, but are true radial, so then it drives nice.
You like them either or. We like cutting them up. We like keeping them original. It just depends on what the car is. This, I could never do anything but put it back to the way it was. This is a treat to be around something that also someone's had since 1980. I mean, yeah, okay, so he's not the original owner, but pretty close to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's always great to hear the stories of these owners that have had them for so many years. And he was talking about coming back from the war and, you know, getting another car. That was what he went out and splurged on, but he really wanted one of these. So then he ended up upgrading to one of these later on down the road. Well, this one,
Yeah.
which is a great story.
And the wife is completely supportive of it. So guys winning on both fronts.
That's awesome. So what else do you have to talk about on this one? What stands out to you? I think I kind of over talked on this one because this one's got me excited because I'm a real big Chevelle fanatic. But about on your side, what stands out to you?
I guess Days Confused sort of set the tone for me. Ever since I saw that movie, I've always been a fan of 70 Chevelles, particularly the whether it's the 396 or 454 car, but that's just the black, white stripes, and vinyl top. That just, I don't know, that sets the tone for me. So that's what gets me super excited about this car. I don't know, it's just that, and it's being a well-preserved original car. I don't see this very often. All these cars have been hammered or beat on over the years. It's rare to see one that's still got most of its original parts, or 95+%.
Yeah, you don't see them too much. Okay, so if you have an all original car like this one and you need some brake work or something done to the car and you want someone special to touch the car because you don't want to take it to your local mechanic, Josiah over here has definitely got the knowledge to take care of you. So how do they reach out to you?
Go on Instagram or Facebook, or you can give us a call at 209-572, like the big block, 1965. 209-572-1965.
We'll put all his information down in the description down below, but let us know what you guys think about this all original 396 SS 70 Chevelle with the actual build sheet. Let us know what you guys think about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.